Welcome to another video. I normally don't do product reviews. However, if I really believe in a product or if I find a product that does not perform well, I'll alert you to it so you don't waste your money. I like to be helpful in my videos and not just try to sell something to you. So today I'm going to do a 2-year review on the Shimoda 60-liter camera backpack. I'm going to tell you why I chose it when I did 2 years ago, would I choose it again, and I'm also going to show you how I pack it for an overnight trip, and also, has it held up? Has it been durable? So we're going to get right to it. Let's get started. There are many bag manufacturers out there. Most notably, you have Low Pro, you have Mindshift, you have F-Stop, and then you have the Shimoda here. I watched a review on Nick Page's YouTube channel. He's a great photographer. He's very honest with his equipment reviews. And I saw him do a review on the Shimoda, and I did a lot of research as far as what the capacity was and the features. The main reason I chose the Shimoda 60 liter was simply because of the capacity. I mean, I like the other features that it has, and I'll go over those, but I needed something that would hold my camera equipment and still hold the items that I needed to stay overnight in the wilderness. What I'm going to do here now is I'm literally going to unpack this in front of you to show you what I carry with me on an overnight stay. One thing I like about the Shimoda as far as features is the compartment opens from the side. It doesn't flip down, because when a compartment flips down, it will scrunch up the bottom of the pack, and sometimes it makes it difficult for things to get out, or sometimes it makes it difficult to get things out. That's probably a better way to say this. Okay, so I simply just stuff my bag in there because it's one of the most pliable things that I have. I've got a stove. I have some backup battery power to charge my phone and also some of my vlogging equipment. I have fuel for my stove. I have a tent. I have tent poles. I have a camera. This is the small ICU that Shimoda has, and when I'm backpacking, I carry one camera and one lens other than my vlogging equipment. So my D850 fits real nice in there with a 24-70. Okay, that's the main compartment. Now if you go to the top, you gotta have snacks, more snacks. I carry my lunch in the top pouch because I'm gonna eat that on the way. I've got spoons. I got a rain jacket. I've got a rope to hang up my food bag so the bears don't eat it. I have a pillow. First aid kit and some batteries. And you gotta have your lens duster offer. Headlamp, memory cards, then here on the back you have another compartment, more clothes, socks, hold the tent, fly, that's the rain fly for the tent, and the footprint for the tent. So that's all. Let me see if I can get that better. In separate compartments, you've actually got two areas in here that you can put things, keep them separated if you need to. Flip this open. This is supposed to be a scent-proof food bag, and what I'll do is I'll clamp it shut and hang it up in the trees. Some national parks do not allow these. You have to have an actual hard plastic bare canister. So keep that in mind if you're going somewhere like the Adirondacks. All right, that's pretty much it for there. As you can see, you've got plenty of straps here to hold your tripod. Got trekking poles. Got a little knife here strapped on. And inside this little side bag, which some people do use for their tripod, I have my water filters and Platypus water filtration system, Nalgene bottle, and I'll fill this up with water and also carry a bottle of water to get started to hold me over until I can find a stream to filter some more water. Okay, now that I've bored you with all that, one of the main purposes of this video was to tell you how the bag has held up over 2 years of abuse. And I'm going to tell you, there's absolutely nothing wrong with this bag other than it's dirty because of where I've laid it over my many trips. I've maybe wiped it off a few times, but this thing does not have any defects from wear. In fact, it has no defects whatsoever because it didn't have any defects when I got it, and it doesn't have any defects now. You can see that it's dirty. It has like a ripstop type fabric. They make a rain cover for this pack. I've never bought one. I've been in rain, I've been in snow, I've laid it in the snow, I've laid it in mud. I've never had a problem with moisture getting to anything inside. So if I was going to go somewhere where I really knew they were calling for some really serious heavy precipitation, or places that are normally rainy like Alaska, obviously I would get a rain cover. But for my adventure so far, no rain cover. I've never had any moisture problems. Here's the bottom, which I normally just flop down everywhere, and you can see there's dirt on it, but there are no tears, there are no punctures. The straps, every buckle still works. Absolutely no problems with any of the buckles. The strings, it's just like the day I got it, other than being dirty. It's got a nice side pocket here. I think I may have said it. Some people will carry their tripod in this. There are straps that can hold it here. Very handy. You can actually remove this if you want. Also, on the side here that I have my trekking poles strapped to, let's unhook those. There is a side zipper that will give you access to the inside of the pack. And I will show you. And that basically lets you get inside the pack. Let's say if you want to just grab your camera out quick from the side, that will allow you to do that. The other side has a compartment and the side bag. Now there's a newer model of this bag. Oh, here comes a deer. Not sure if you saw that, but The newer models, from what I read on the Shimoda bags, the largest 80 liter, they actually, I believe they have 2 pouches, one on either side, so that gives you more carry space. Also, it has a roll down top, which can give you, they say, an additional 7 liters of carrying capacity. The newer Shimoda bags have more padding on the straps, but the way they're shaped, I just find them really comfortable. I've never had an issue. They don't bind into you. And another thing is they're also adjustable. So you can basically custom fit this pack based on your body size. I mean, it is a great pack. It's expensive. They all are expensive. But if you're going to get something that works, it's usually expensive. One thing I see a lot of on YouTube is people doing a video and they're saying the best camera bag. Well, the best camera bag depends on what you're using it for. If you're a street photographer, you're not going to need a Shimoda 60 liter or an f-stop 80 liter. It's a little overkill. So a nice shoulder bag from Low Pro or anything that you can find. Peak Design makes some nice stuff. You know, that would be great for street photography. But if you're going to go on an adventure and you're going to stay overnight, you need a tent, you need food, you need a stove, you need water. You're going to have to get something large. Based on my experience, Shimoda is at the top of the list along with f-stop. The reason I did not buy an f-stop initially was because simply they didn't have the capacity that I needed after the ICU was in the bag. I believe at the time maybe the largest they had was maybe a 45 or 50, but now that they have an 80, I'm going to look at them again, and I'm also going to look at the Shimoda 70 liter. Based on the quality of the Shimoda, it's going to be hard not to buy another one. Again, this bag has been virtually bulletproof. No issues with quality whatsoever, no issues with durability. Even with our rain cover, I've had no issues of any moisture getting in. It's got sealed zippers. If you have any questions about this bag or any of the items that you've seen me pull out of it or have attached to it, just feel free to ask me in the comments below. I'll try to put a list of everything that's in my bag in the description below in case you're curious about any of the items that I had. So again, I hope this was helpful. I kind of rambled on. Again, I'm not the best equipment reviewer, but if you're looking for this type of equipment, again, I highly recommend the Shimoda. I also recommend that you take a look at f-stop, especially if you need even more capacity, because they do have a new 80 liter. One thing I want to make clear, I am not sponsored by any of these companies that I've mentioned. I bought this with my own money, but I thought it would be good just to give you an idea of how these bags hold up over a long period of time, because they are expensive and you don't want to be buying one every 6 months. Although, you know, as camera geeks, we'd love to buy a new bag every 6 months because we like camera gear, right? I hope you found this video useful. I hope it helps you make a decision on whether or not you need a bag like this. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel. And until next time, take care.